back to All Guts No Glory, episode 3. In our first episode, the team died, but then they got better. In our second episode, they found out they were killed by an angel, and they elected to try to let her know they're still alive. So, we'll see how that goes. And then they headed off to help a cursed teenager. So, right now, they're outside of her house, and... they're outside of her house. Well, they're outside of her boyfriend's house.
Yes, boyfriend's house.
Cool. So, gang, you're standing outside the home.
I'm gonna fly up to the second window.
All right. You do. The curtains are partially drawn, but there is a crying teenager with a deeply fucked up face. I shouldn't swear in the first minute.
Oh, but no, really, let's.
No, I gotta get that tone. Yeah. We want expectations to be accurate.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Y'all, she's up here.
But is her face still doing the thing?
Yeah, her face is not good.
I have concerns. Maybe I'll wait out here.
What does she smell like?
Please do not
see
smell the
her
traumatized teenager.
through a window.
We'll leave that to you, Brad.
What's
Weak olfactory senses.
What was happening first floor? There was some sort of imminent danger that we were headed to. Like, not just the lady. Can you refresh what was happening in this scene?
Into Niles's like patron family, and the mom was like sobbing. And then she ran off to go to her boyfriend, who you guys know the address of because you had the letter that you stole from the post office. So the first floor, this is just his house, so there's not real danger on the first floor.
Okay.
But her and the boyfriend are upstairs. Well, she's sobbing. I was gonna say they both are. He's upset. First floor, I mean, if the door's closed, you'll probably have to like knock and meet his parents. So that can be kind of dangerous, like emotionally.
Parents are mean.
Can I try to open?
We have to find out how they feel about these things.
Yeah, they might not even like her. She could be a bad match.
I would like if my daughter-in-law was a terrible.
Me too.
Can I open the window, or at least try to open the window?
You don't knock on the door.
Yeah, I'm there too.
Both.
Yeah.
So what do I need to... I don't cheat. Stealing one. Do it. Yeah, I would say strength makes the most sense. I mean, are you trying to just open, or are you trying to be subtle?
Oh, I'm just trying to open it.
Okay, be strength then.
I'm not trying to be subtle. Unless I would want to try to be subtle, and then I could roll stealth.
You could, yeah, it depends on how you want to play this off. Would you like to be noticed?
Let's go with no.
Okay. Just rip it open.
Oh, dang it. If I'm just ripping it open and going for strength, that is a 9.
Okay, so it kind of like catches on the lock, but you do successfully like, ugh. Oh, you could do a second try, or you could give up.
I'm gonna do a second try.
Okay.
See if we get better than. We did not get better than a 10. We got a 4.
The second time it's worse. Now that like the lock is like rattling, it's kind of like caught.
Is everything okay up there, Wynefrede?
Can I try again?
Sure, I'll allow it. It's very loud in there of her crying, so they're not really like keeping an eye on.
I start cackling.
Totally not on the front door.
Yes.
Yeah,
I watch you. I watch
sort
you
of
and
politely
cackle.
try and enter the stranger's home.
Yeah, absolutely. You knock.
You rip open the door.
Just like the window.
Right.
You
Right.
knock, and like the dad like comes down, and this is not the dad of that family. This is the boyfriend's dad, unrelated dad to any of this.
New
debacle.
dad.
New dad. This is a many dad operation. We've got the one. There are 18 left.
All
So he opens the door, and he's just kind of like looking at you.
Okay.
He's a dad. He's got a mustache. He's a dad.
Okay.
Dad, like.
I've noted on my sheet here one dad. Counting at everyone.
I'd like to persuade him to let me in.
Sure. Would you like to roll or say something?
Yeah, I have 2 things prepared depending on how the roll goes. I don't want to like overplay my hand.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I agree.
So, can I roll
It's a
to
dirty
kill
one.
the boyfriend?
Wait, which one? The
Got that
boyfriend's
one.
one. So yeah, he's upstairs. You're currently downstairs. It'd be like a little far, but you can try. You rolled a 1.
Yeah,
Guys, we don't want any shots.
Cool.
Give it a
Cool.
try again to open.
Cool.
Can I roll to convince him?
You can try. What'd you get? 12. Whoa. Okay.
Use your dice.
So he's mostly just like I don't want to say they're not trying to. Not the weirdest Girl Scout I've ever seen.
Yep.
Oh no, that's the boyfriend, not dad. That was the dad. That was boyfriend is upset. For a 12, you can mostly just tell that he is deeply upset. He's slightly grossed out. He's trying not to present it because his girlfriend is very upset. But he's not really thrilled about the state of her face. He's a teenager.
Do the parents seem as concerned as the son about the... Do they seem concerned about this whole situation?
Like they know what's going on upstairs or not?
It's unclear. I think there's drama going on. I'm not sure if they got a glimpse of her.
Okay.
The dad is hard to read.
After my 7th try, I finally rolled a 17.
Alright, so you open it with strength, not subtlety. You rip this window open. It like hits the top of like the frame, but like bounces, but it stays up.
I fly into the room.
Congratulations, you're into the room. It's the room of a teenage boy. There's a bed, there's a desk, there's 2 people there. She's sitting down and she is sobbing out of the one eye. You can still form tears.
Are they sitting on the bed or are they?
She's sitting down, he's standing, kind of pacing, but not sure if he should pace or comfort. He's doing a bad job. She's sobbing.
Is she sitting on the bed or is she sitting?
She's sitting on the bed, and he is, like, in front of her standing, walking around.
Is the desk like right next to the bed?
Sure.
She's gonna land on the desk.
Okay. Yeah, you successfully opened the, like, window. They did notice, or at least he did. She's going through it, and he's just kind of, like, looking at you, like, this is new.
Yeah.
Hey, can I help you?
Yeah. One of my friends downstairs has been sworn to assist her family, so we came to help.
Okay.
They're downstairs. Your dad wouldn't let them.
Okay. And he, like, looks at the girlfriend, like, he's like, can I leave? And she is inconsolable, so he does, and he goes downstairs, and he's like, okay, Dad, I'm having some friends over. Like, he doesn't really know. He's like, okay, so one's a fairy. I guess the rest aren't. He's like, he does not know how well this excuse is going to work.
Can I climb to the 2nd floor?
Go for it.
Roll for dexterity?
Yeah.
Wow.
If you want to.
Cool. Me, it's a 9. Not great.
You are succeeding in climbing. You're getting there. You didn't fall off. I will say you didn't get very far when you opened the door.
Yes.
So he opens the door. His dad's like off in the living room watching the old TV. He opens the door to you people.
I'm still standing like directly in front of him.
He takes like a quick step back and just Hi.
I have something that can help her.
You are still like
I'm hanging from the thing, staring at the boyfriend. Says, "I have something that can help your girlfriend's unfortunate predicament."
He like steps back, like lets you guys in, assuming you want to go in.
This is my moment. I have the perfect invention for this. I go sprinting up the stairs.
All right, you're upstairs. You're upstairs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'll go upstairs.
All right, everyone's upstairs.
Do the parents come in? They remain blunt.
Terrifying child as well.
The dad is watching TV and having a beer. I don't know what the mom's up to. PTA meeting.
Man.
She's got her interests.
Okay.
Yeah, so you guys go upstairs, and it's not a very large room. It's not really made for company, so it's a little tight. But you guys are all in there, standing in like a loose semicircle around the sobbing teenage girl. So my like reference point in designing this was Pyramid Head. So the locket is kind of like merged with her face, and it is mechanical and inhuman and rough. Things are bad.
So I just I'm noticing your face, and
No, it's harder.
and I have the perfect thing, and I start rifling through my bag, and there's lots of clinking and clanging, a couple spring noises, and I pull out a mirror. This what maybe was once a mirror, but now is actually just a wooden handle with a picture of a beautiful woman painted. Look, you yourself in this mirror. Can I roll to
I take
persuade?
Deception. However, what angle do you want to play this at?
Ooh. Deception.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's terrible.
I would
That's-
like to help.
Yes.
Roll
Thank
with
you.
advantage.
Yes, please.
I totally approach her with you. Give her my whole spiel. I'm Niles Bain, emissary of Nicolanded. I'm here to protect your family. I'm here to help you. And then, like, in between each of those words, I'm covering up, just like hyperventilating that something happened. Like, I was so close. And I see your plan, and I'm just like, yep, yeah, let's go. Yeah. And so go ahead and take your other
It's
roll.
really not as bad as you think. Just look into this mirror.
Are you gonna roll again?
Sure am. Aha! 19?
Okay. Yeah.
I like quietly message it, like the spell message, like so there's like does the mirror actually do it? And I think she gets a silent response as a problem.
Come on, they say.
Can I roll to see what kind of magic did that to his face?
Yeah, go for it.
I'll be rolling.
To roll Arcana.
Yeah, go for it.
Should I roll Arcana or Religion?
That's a dirty 20.
Okay. So it is the same kind of magic that brought you guys back to life. It's just one of those random acts that's been occurring throughout the town and causing chaos.
So if I rolled 19, does that convince me?
Yes. So as they're like figuring this out, she like looks at it, she's like, but, and she like touches her face, and she's like, how? Like she believes that this is what she looks like, but it's not what she feels like.
As a cantrip, I minor illusion her face to look completely normal.
I told you.
Well, no, I would because I don't know what she looks like. I do my best of the humanoid version of whatever's painted on the mirror. Which I don't know. How good are your artistic skills? Yeah,
And then
because mine aren't much. I can't tell.
Can I roll to determine how good the painting is?
the problem has been solved.
15.
What would I do
So
for
you have kind of the same
artistic?
like sense as Wynefrede of like, yes,
It's totally
this
sleight
is
of hand.
still
Huh.
like
For,
right
Sleight of hand.
Yeah.
You kind of picked up happening to you.
Oh,
at various points around
20.
town. What was it?
Nat 20.
For what? For the
For
silver?
the quality of the painting.
It is beautiful. It's like
Are we talking like
hyper-realistic.
photorealism?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's super easy. I just
Even when she turns it, like the eyes follow her.
Yeah.
She's like, wow.
And then we leave. We're paramedics who've applied a bandage to a gaping wound, and we just leave. It's like, that'll be fine.
Let's just ask
So
them
you
how
have
they're
to
not
get the rest.
crying anymore.
Oh, that's true. And
Heal. You can trust.
it,
It's just a
Is
thing
that
I
gonna affect the
can
magic
do.
that brought us back to life? Though?
Mm.
I'm just pointing out. Like maybe let's not be so.
is it like a
hasty.
dispel?
helping this
magic?
girl will kill us.
Oh, it's just like a wounds thing.
I don't know if that.
Are we able to
Try.
Is being alive a win?
It's just her face.
No, the opposite is.
I know certain.
Necklace off of her face.
Oh yeah, that.
Definitely not getting
What?
off her face.
And this is for knowing if you can.
No, to fix her face.
Oh, to fix.
Knowing
Okay, to know.
Oh.
wounds would fix the magic.
You like start to think about it, and then all the like conversation that they've been having out of game comes into your head. And you're like, "Will this kill me? Will this kill them? Will this?" Like, it's just like, by the time you're finished thinking, you don't remember what your own question was.
It's hate when that happens.
Face has a bunch of mechanical parts.
Yeah.
Can I steal one of them?
Well, they're pretty like melded on. You can like grab her face.
Are you gonna,
It
are
is
you gonna
minor
try to
illusion.
gnaw a piece of it off?
So it's not like apparent like where they are.
Can I have hands? I can feel.
Roll to steal her
Would you
face.
touch the teenager's face.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you like to roll to touch?
I try to stop Rat if it tries to put its hands on the face of the
Rat, would you
kid.
get 16? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Um,
A
this
rat is definitely touching her face. Oh no.
Rat is so is this how does this work? Is this a do you guys have combat maneuver or is this
Or do you want to take this?
hey,
If you want it to be combat, I'll allow it to be combat.
Roll to bite.
because I don't I probably don't beat Rat. If it's a strength check, I got a 10.
If Rat bites you, I don't think they make shots for that.
I don't. I'm so worried about getting bit. So I got a 10. So
Okay.
that's just an opposed strength check.
Rat is touching the girl's face.
Her beautiful face.
Her beautiful
Right.
face.
It really
Blissful
is
face.
beautiful, you guys. I can feel everything that's going on.
It's gorgeous.
They currently kind of rip pieces.
How was your vision? I'm just curious. Is this a no? No. Okay, never mind.
I can see many things.
No.
Sometimes at once. Sometimes.
So bug vision. Got it. Okay.
Was the knowledge of the Arcana check that the two of you did for like that this is a random magical effect?
Yeah.
Is that like party knowledge or was that individual?
If they care to share it, it can be party knowledge. It's individual.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll share that in.
Totally. So then, if everyone's talking right excitedly, trying to figure this out, with that information, how likely do I think it is that it's still something to do with the necklace? Like, if I take that off, will that?
Well, you illusion field, but the necklace is still very
Yeah.
much part of the face. Unless you
like
have an illusion necklace.
that is a part
Oh
of
yeah,
her
that's like
face.
melded on. That's the metal
yeah.
part.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
There is no like necklace anymore. It's just kind of
Gotcha.
her.
So as she is, still feeling somewhat buoyed by this lie that we're telling her, perhaps we should inquire. Didn't we have questions we wanted to ask?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the reason we're here.
Yeah, how did this happen? When did this happen? Like Niles just with a very high charisma just stumbles through tremendous questions, having like the utmost crisis.
Yeah. That's what my boyfriend sent me, and this just happened.
Did you notice anything strange? Did you hear anything? Did you see anything? Did you smell something strange?
There was like a slight shaking of the ground, and like maybe not the ground, but the house.
Okay.
And then like it just happened. I just kind of felt it change.
Is it like a shock or like
Quickly,
a heat or like a cold?
Yeah, as it like I felt like a bolt of pain, and then I just felt like the change of it. It hurt as it was happening, but it doesn't have any like lingering pain. I feel fine now.
I have a question, Niles. So, it is like your sworn and sacred utmost purpose for life duty to protect this family, right?
It is.
How are we going to protect them from this? Just generally wondering. Just
Like in a literal sense, like in
Yeah,
an
like
immediate
literally
sense, or like
how-
philosophically.
all
Because
of
that's my burden. Is
Yeah.
like how do generations
it's
have
become-
died on my watch, and like I've tried,
What
but
happens if she does die on your watch? Do you get fired? Will they even let you be a guardian anymore?
I'm kind of the only one who decides.
If,
You're your own
if you
boss.
die?
Yeah, I'm my own boss. Yeah, I'm my own boss.
So you're like an entrepreneur, like me.
You could
I
say
have a lot of
that.
respect for that.
You could say that. Yeah, sure.
Running your own business is really difficult.
Mhm.
I don't think they fully appreciate just how complicated it is.
I'm not sure his specific quest fits within your economic structure the way that you present.
Would you not
Yeah, I
just
clearly don't understand what running a business means, but I can feel the positivity, and that's giving Niles a center right now.
To see if I can like gauge if we how we could.
What would you like to roll? see.
It's a 14.
Okay. So
So the 7 and the 1 look very similar.
Okay.
They're right next to
you're,
each other.
you're all good. So it's not something that can be necessarily easily reversed. Like, this isn't something that was like done to her like by a specific person, so the lack of intentionality about it makes it like a case that is not necessarily like something anyone has like as much familiarity with, like how do you solve an earthquake kind of thing. But it isn't unfixable. It's just that it's something that you would have to like toy with and really like spend a lot of time thinking about and asking questions and doing research to solve, or finding some other mechanism of fixing. Like, it is fixable, it's just not like a fast solution. Like, you can't go down to like the old Walgreens and buy like a little spread for it.
Did like the necklace do anything besides fuse into her skin?
No.
Did it like disfigure her or anything?
I mean, it did like shift like she's like partially metal, and it's kind of like she's not like actively like growing metal, but like her body has been like fundamentally changed by this in like a significant way.
Oh, so we can't just yank the
No,
necklace.
you cannot. You can.
It's actually part of her now.
I looked to like the couple of us that know the city better. Is there anyone that we could take her to?
Yeah.
That's what I was wondering.
Any sort of
So fine. She's not dying. You guys just think she's ugly.
Well, Rat, you might be the authority on that one.
I got a 16.
Alright. Yeah, so there are like. So trying to find a wizard is in general not the easiest thing. There's not really like ye olde Yelp. There are like a couple of like magic women on like the pier who are like kind of fortune tellery, and you're like, this might be a hoax, or it might not. There are like little like medical institutes that could do something, but they also tend to be like, oh, your fireball went wrong, not like, oh, this is like a serious issue. Perhaps like a local college, but even so, that's specialized. It would take some kind of digging on.
Would that
There are
one
many
lady
things
help that had that wicked stuff, that shock?
Medora.
You can ask.
I have the
Yeah,
necklace
you
to
can
summon
ask.
her back.
Just one remaining question about the magic blast. Speaking to the random nature, so do we think that the magic like hit her and only affect like the necklace is what's doing this to her because it only affected the necklace, or was it like?
So
It brought a bunch of us back to life. I think
Yeah.
it's not very specific.
Yeah.
in prior instances,
Yeah.
I think when you guys left, there was something in the newspaper where like one time it hit like a cart of like magic rugs and brought all the rugs back to like enchantment. So like it seems like this
Okay.
is not something
Like shotgun
someone-
So this is
Yeah,
seeking to understand
it's
this
kinda
is not.
like- There's probably some other like antics in the house, like oh, their magic alarm clock is now ringing, but like lighter stuff.
Sure. Okay.
So, is there a way to determine what direction these magic blasts are coming from?
Ooh. Given that it's not actively happening right now, I would say it would be harder. If you'd like to like continue to interrogate her, maybe she's some merging.
Can I roll for investigation?
I'll allow it, but I will say it will have to be like a high roll.
Yeah.
To be able to kind of like. I mean, you guys were brought back to life, so maybe between you and her.
I have a 17 of intelligence. No, they're not.
I felt something, and she felt
Sorry,
something.
gave
So I
you
think these
time.
people see from within, but you did not clue.
Got it. Cool.
We found 3 separate points where this magic had occurred, and then
Yes.
asked them all what time they felt the blast. We could triangulate the origin of whatever magic blast they
Yes.
experienced.
Granger, we use a very similar concept in air shipping. In fact, I may have a measurement doodad back at the workshop that does just that.
I would quite like to see it.
This sucks.
It's true, there aren't any beignets.
Quick question. Is she
Yeah, she's fine. Well, if anything, like cauterized would be more for the bleeding. But she's like it's not scabby anymore, much in the same way that like you guys healed from being autopsied.
I mean, I
She's
do
fine.
have a scalpel, but I don't think that would be... I don't think we should try and fix her face.
Yeah, I think we should get her to someone magical who could at least like lock this down. Because if we, right, became alive, and this thing is actively, like, continuing to evolve with the way it's fusing with her face, if I'm understanding correctly, this might be a permanent thing. So I think, if we can block it off now. Right. But no. This is fully internal. I think looking to the couple of three of us that know the city better, I'm just like, there has to be someone, right? Where can we go? Do you know someone?
While they discuss this, I attempt to comfort the disfigured girl with my really shitty porcupine sculpture.
She finds it delightful.
Yes.
I mean, she thinks her face is healed, so she's like kind of coming out crying. Like she's kind of like not really hiccuping anymore, but like she went to the stage of it, and now she's like, "Wow, that's so nice."
I know it is.
Do we want to try to summon Medora with the charm, or are you guys?
Is she helpful at all?
That's the question.
I would say if
She
you
has
brought it up
lots
to
of
me as an
layers.
option, I would have a very specific response.
I think, if anything, her default is neutral. So I don't think she'll harm. I just think she's kind of abrasive. But I don't think that she's going to like. Well, the illusion's working. She's not gonna be like, "Wow, look at that freak." Like it's going to be more just like, "Hey, can I interest you in some wares?"
Okay, then I'm fine. Unless you knew how to pinpoint that certain magic that was done.
Yeah, I think you guys sent her on a quest to try to find the angel, so she's up to something.
Now, to answer your question, is there somebody who might know how to fix one of these magical disturbances?
Yes.
Like there's some like local colleges around for wizards. However, I don't know what they specialize in. Right?
Research has shown that younger practitioners that are newer to the field tend to be better than their older contemporaries, believe it or not.
Fair.
Can you even afford
I go back
pay
to
someone
entertaining the
fix
child.
her?
Or Teya.
You went to school at the Oppenheimer, if I remember from last episode, so you have your own college.
Oh my god.
Rat
no,
has
wait
to
a minute.
agree.
I mean, that's
Would Rat have insider information of what other colleges study to get us to the right college of magic to deal with this problem?
What what should I roll?
Well, one, if you want to decide the rolling, or if you want to decide on like if your answer's a lie or not.
I'm gonna see if I have the knowledge first.
13. So I know what you went to school for, and you know what you went to school for. Did you take any like electives that may help you know about this?
I took gardening and I took field medicine.
So, field medicine. Not.
It was for war-torn climates.
That's something that could come in handy, the war-torn nature of this. Of, like, people getting shot and, like, merged with shrapnel. So maybe. Would you like to share this with the party, or?
I look desperate.
Yeah.
I look like a mechanical sad puppy. I can roll persuasion if you want to throw down. I'll throw down.
Puppy dog eyes.
I mean, they're large metal spheres. Like, I don't know what.
These are not typically people who will do things for free.
How much does it cost?
Well, it's not about money necessarily.
Do they not then respect the quest of an agent of the Great Dragon Nicolantis? We'll see about that. Take us there. We're going. Hands down, we're going. I go to move the girl to get her up, and if I can gesture Rat to go ahead. I don't know if I'm like pushing you, or I don't know. I'm afraid to touch you, but.
That's the other
I
question.
mean, we kind of need to. But they need
Only-
to see it.
I
But do we
tell
drag her
her
all over the
I'm,
place while we figure out
you
if
know,
they
who I
can?
am, and that I'm taking her to,
She looks at you, she's like, "You're real?"
yeah, to to just double check, make sure that there's no lasting effects or anything. Keeping in mind that the minor illusion, only lasts for a minute, so I'm having to like do constant upkeep here. It's a cantrip, but like it's
Take some focus.
yeah. If she leaves my proximity 30 feet of me, it's so I try to try to persuade her to get going. It's a much better roll. That's a 19 plus 4.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she wants to make sure that this is like that. She thinks she's healed. She doesn't want it to like revert. So she's like, sure. Her boyfriend still looks a little like rattled.
Oh, I don't pay
forgot to-
attention.
Yeah,
Didn't give any less of a shit.
He's watching you heal her and just kind of just been like,
Can I roll to search her room
yeah, go for it.
or his room?
Yeah, go for it.
Could we not
Search with you.
could we not possibly parlay with one of these colleges that in exchange for caring for and housing this poor girl in her state, they would do so for free, maybe to
boys have.
from the knowledge they would gain by
A
studying.
journal desk, lots of
Is that a
I
thing?
nod. I take you with
dirty laundry.
Rat
so much
you,
dirty
and I'm
laundry,
just like
kicking
pushing the
bed,
two of you
but
and
it's
pulling the girl
so
behind me
much.
out the door.
Progress. We will
leftover
progress.
cups, just cups. What else? What else do teenage boys have in their room? I don't know.
Unmentioned.
Body spray?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, body spray. You get like 4 cans of Axe.
Not steal one of the body sprays.
Hey,
that's
like
not body
Oh,
spray.
no, so searching. What do you
I
guys?
got a 19.
Okay, yeah. So you were also finding
like
dirty laundry and
Empty
body spray.
cans,
Yeah, can.
I'm gonna take his journal.
moldy
Go for it.
food.
Yeah, leftover pizza. You old leftover pizza.
Not getting in on this.
Go for it. Right now his pen.
Can I actually have 2 of those Axe body spray cans?
I rolled a 10.
You can have one.
You get some dirty socks. You get.
Red is delight.
This is your
Do these have their own pocket, or are
You
they
get some quarters.
something else?
Are there crusty socks though?
Private information.
Leave those. Leave those ones.
You get just lint. So much lint.
I put it in my sand
Like a
pocket.
little action figure.
Sand pocket.
That's my texture pocket.
In your texture pocket, yeah.
It's important to have a texture pocket.
There are books, but they're like clearly unread. They're for
I
school.
those.
Well, this is for everyone who was looting, who was doing. You were the least subtle. They got high scores, so they're just kind of like taking stuff and no one's noticing. You were like digging around in this boy's filth, and he's just like looking at you. He's not gonna stop you because he's clearly shaken, but he's just kind of like these two. He's not even perceiving you. He's very much perceiving.
What are you gonna do about it?
So they're mostly like school books. Like you could take like his bio textbook.
Is there anything like fun though on his bookshelf?
You find a dirty magazine. You find like
Would that not be as tall as you?
you find some books from when he was younger, like chapter books, but yeah, they're like middle grade, like learning. Like he's a teenager, but like most of his book, like he doesn't have like the most refined taste.
Cool. Yeah, she's gonna fly up to Granger's shoulder and be like, nothing on the bookshelf. Just the only interesting thing is this dirty magazine. Don't know if you want that. It's there if you want it.
I kind of want it.
Is the,
He
wait,
really just watch you now.
is the magazine dirty because it has dirt on it?
No.
That's not dirt. That's not dirt. Put it down. That's not dirt.
It's got some nice pictures in it.
It's also going in my texture pocket.
And we're done.
The saga of Rat evolves.
So you have the
Multiplicity.
stuff.
That's what I've always
There was
wanted.
conversation happening prior to looting, and I've forgotten since.
Oh,
We're trying to
geez,
get him
we're
to
going.
Yeah.
Granger had an idea. I'm trusting Rat's judgment. We're going to the college.
A triangle thing instead.
Oh, the triangular. Why did? Well, okay.
Triangulate. Wait,
Oh,
let's look
definitely
into the
not the
college.
Do we want to?
No.
What happened at the
No,
college?
we're going to the college.
Yeah.
Do we want to split and? Oh no, Granger, your idea actually.
Oh, because you would have to stay. We can't just leave her
Yeah.
in the hands of.
If we get her, well, Honestly, if they can treat her, I'm fine leaving her there. I just want her to be safe under observation. And then we can go right back to your workshop and try to get to the bottom of this. Because I would say now that, right, it's affecting me doesn't really matter, but affecting one of my, one of those I'm tasked to protect, getting to the bottom of this is now my number one priority.
Mhm.
Well, number two, immediately following making sure she's safe.
I'm just thinking if we find the source of the magic,
Yeah.
these magical waves, I'm wondering if there's a way to stop them.
Oh, we will stop it.
I appreciate your confidence in that matter. But there are a lot of scary things that cause stuff like this. So, but we would have to know where it's coming from, though.
So are we all going to the college?
Yeah,
Or are like
college first, drop off girl.
Drop off
Are we
girls?
sure we want to do that?
Yes,
Do
absolutely.
you want to wait outside, right?
I don't know.
What happened to let's go to the church? I'm gonna eat a god, and now it's a college.
From my alma mater.
It was Raine to eat a god.
But
And here we are whinging over academics.
a lot more curious about what exactly you're hiding in that college.
You got a bad friend.
I'm
Yeah.
hoping to roll a perception
Look,
to see
Rat,
if
we're
college
here
is
for you.
safe.
We're here to
We're
support
for the
you in
girl.
facing
I mean,
whatever this
You're pretty
feels.
but like if
on
you
I can
can
wait.
win in town.
I mean,
I think Rat was the
You want to
trauma.
do
I'm just gonna throw that.
notions? You can roll when we get closer. However you'd like to
I'll
do it.
roll both.
Don't have
Yeah.
Preconceived
Yes.
notions.
Yeah, perception sounds good.
It's now 5:30 and the library will be closing in 30 minutes.
That's
The circulation desk closes at 5:45. So anything you need to check out or return, you do have only until then. Please remember that log off time for all computers is 5:55 and we will be locking the gates at 6 o'clock.
Rat, it's a god. Eat it.
God spoke onto us.
What game?
Rat, now's your chance.
We're gonna lock it
The
in
library's a god.
Yeah, so university
Amen.
facilities seem to have interjected.
Yeah.
Well,
So are we at the university?
it's fine.
I'm taking us in the most roundabout. So would you get
A 9.
But you know, it's an institution of learning. Rat's fear seems to invoke some
I'm
positive
not
emotion.
afraid.
Rat's hesitance.
I rolled for like a preconceived notion to see if the university's safe.
It's not. Did you just make a message?
So, okay, you
So we could head to.
grabbed the girl. You've always convinced her to come along. Just to double check, you're not gonna confirm with her mother that she's not dead.
They didn't seem to care at all when we got here. They seem, I mean, they
Her
seem.
mother at the other home.
Oh, right. Okay.
Remember, she was
That's the point,
sobbing,
yeah.
crying, distraught.
We cared.
Is it in the way?
I guess.
That's
Of course, it's not on the way.
It's never on the way. Maybe Rat could go do it since Rat doesn't want to go to the university.
You're gonna trust
We need
Rat
Rat
to
for the
console a sobbing mother who thinks her daughter is dead?
We can
I'm
sign
just
a
trying to
note to
delegate, guys. I
Rat.
don't know what you can do.
Alright, it's fine.
We should probably pin it on its, well,
Somewhere
the,
apparent.
the layers. One of the layers.
Middle of the back.
Roll to perceive rats.
Time.
Roll. Roll to,
It's-
roll to Rat's physical form.
No, it's math 11.
If the house is not
Tim's gonna-
if the house is not on the way to the college, Wynefrede will fly over the buildings and go tell the mother their plan.
You don't have to. It's just I wanted to make sure, like, see where you guys' priorities
want
were.
to tell the mother the plan.
How far is the range on message?
It's 100. It's like short. It's like 120 feet.
I'm chaotic neutral. I don't really care. So
Who's
Hold on.
fastest?
Hold on.
Who's fastest?
Human legs.
Human legs. No, now that the idea's been put out there, like Niles is like absolutely panicking, like interrogating all of you. Like, who's fastest? Who's going? Who's
Someone inform the mother.
No.
No. I go to the parents, the kids' parents.
Boyfriends.
Yeah, the boyfriend's parents. And look at both of them. put out like the most intense icy blue glow. You know, the temperature drops like 10 degrees, and I lock eyes.
It's like, how do you do it, sport?
No, full
My son's
intimidation. Full intimidation. You will go inform her mother that she's being taken to say. I still don't know her name.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. I'm consumed by duty.
Roll to intimidate.
That's with intimidation +6, so a 17.
They're very afraid of someone who they believe to be as a high schooler based on the son introducing you all as friends. They're like,
Hey.
sure, champ! Like, skedaddle!
Cool.
Terrifying.
Just bolt shoving like rat and I guess dragging this girl behind me and calling for the rest of them. Like, let's go, come on, we're going.
Appreciate being handled.
I tried
I'm
to
not.
show the
I'm like
boyfriend
kicking
the
you. I'm like
boy-
pushing.
What's a quadruple folding fish hook?
He's very impressed.
Yes.
Well,
As he should be. As he. No, you cannot steal my tin.
Wait, no, I'm pushing you out the door. How can you steal?
It's 19.
Oh my god, damn it!
Okay, no, I think you should have disadvantage. Again, I'm physically harassing you
Alright,
to go out the door.
Roll again, rat. You are being like sack of potatoes. What'd you get?
17.
Rat,
I
like,
tried to give you an out.
storms out of your grasp and just.
There go my tinfoil remnants.
Well, how about you roll to fight it? Roll to notice.
Fight it!
Yeah.
Who is that?
Oh, I guess he's working right now.
I
Yeah.
guess. Would you like to roll to notice or defend yourself? Or
Yes, I would like to defend myself. Defend my tinfoil honor.
Our graphic designer is taking measurements for the studio.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Quick
So what
question.
do I roll to defend? Do it just
Really
for
quick side question.
BRB?
okay.
BRB?
7.
BRB?
You do your damnedest to.
Good. We're back.
Oh, yeah, do your damnedest to keep hold of that tinfoil. But
My nemesis.
rat manages it. Rat pulls it right out of.
It's
his
also
mouth.
going in my texture pocket. With the
That
magazine.
is a.
You can.
I'm coming for your
You-
texture pocket.
Trying
One of
to
these days.
retaliate and start combat.
No.
I'm hurriedly pushing everyone out.
I
If
allow
there's
Niles to
combat,
push
we've
me
got-
off,
Yeah.
glaring at Rat the entire way.
Kind of.
I would say I'm pushing you in front and following your lead. You are leading, technically, yes.
We're the only one who knows for the universe.
Mm-hmm.
Just think about it, right?
Leading.
You can eat a couple academics while we're there. No one cares about them.
I only want to eat people.
Strong, we know.
What if there's like I don't know.
Let's check you loose on the gym.
Oh no, it's true. Academics don't believe in God, do they? Never mind. Yeah.
There might be a nice necklace in it for you if you
I think
I don't care about that.
Rat would rather have tin.
All right, let's go. And I just full like kick you. Like we're on this. We're going.
Drop kick her. Like,
No, just like stand up. Like let's move.
To be fair, Granger did bring up Rat that there might be a gymnasium, I think they're called, and people do lift.
Thinking too small. I've been in that space before.
Oh yeah, that's right.
make it a little bit
Is it-
easier.
My ex-boyfriend
Hold
was
on.
a gym bro, and I don't want to deal with that guy.
I mean, that's fair.
Not that I necessarily want to investigate this.
So
super
red is
far,
not
but
a romantic.
is
Everyone take that. Get that
is it
down.
that when you eat a strong person, you have to then the next person you eat has to be stronger, or have you like eaten so many of a specific type of strong people that you've moved up into like?
Are
why
we at
not
least
the
having
big
this
people?
conversation
As we're walking?
And we're walking.
Yes.
Yes, and we're walking. I'm asking you,
You anywhere? Where are you guys going?
The college, right?
I'm just taking you down the street. This is right, right? This is good. We're doing it. It'll be okay. I look at the girl. It'll be okay.
She's starting to believe that her face is alive.
I'm keeping that that minor illusion up.
Yes, but the demeanor.
got
Her
a
body
sap.
temperature
Probably.
is dropped.
I got a sap. Can I just non-lethal? Just do a little. Just a little.
Say roll.
That I look at Miles. I'm like, it's like
It's
under your protection.
Granger's
That's true. You should probably ask him.
I'm
He looks a
wildly
little
conflicted.
unstable right now.
I don't know.
Seems
Can
pretty
I
upset.
steal the sap?
Yeah? You can
The sap sits in my butt pocket. Rat has never seen the sap. Rat has never seen the sap.
Well, Rat rolled poorly, so Rat counts.
The sap is safe for now.
The sap lies
should
cradled
never
between my cheeks. Safely.
I clutch my bag closer to me and glare at Rat.
To use this app.
Yeah, I produce a sap that none of you have ever seen from a place none of you thought it could be.
You go on.
Right?
It's under the other scent.
right. No, again, furious. No, I think to pull up my notes and I just let's go.
I get that's a plus. That's a 15 to hit this little girl.
Succeed. Again! She collapses.
Yeah, she takes
Now you're carrying a teenage girl unconscious in the streets.
5 points of non-lethal.
With a really...
What does your boyfriend think of us knocking him unconscious?
He is not thrilled. He goes, "Oh, what the fuck?"
It's
Wait,
easier
he's coming with us.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
in that alive.
That's love of his life. God damn it.
I tried to distract him with, by describing the prickly rosary around Rat's neck.
Oh,
and describing
about that. I
how...
probably should have given you advantage in like the
Probably.
That's
Probably.
too late.
Probably.
I have it now. It's fine.
I was distracted by all the pushing and shoving and...
And I'll
Yes.
just
Until circulation desk closes. 20 more minutes until the entire library closes for the evening.
God?
So we're being forced out of the building.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll kind of close as you guys approach the university.
Okay.
So
I'm not leading us to the university.
yes, but let's handle this.
Is that at all apparent? Would you say that
Persuade
is
him
apparent?
that she's just sleeping?
You did see her get whacked.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I sap him.
Second. Okay, that's
So are you just
Fifteen.
carrying
Stop.
Wheels.
unconscious people?
It's a 19 to hit. I got a
You have two unconscious teenagers. You're carrying to the
sweet. I got a 17 strength. I've got one over each shoulder, bro.
I think
Don't say
for
that too
a
loudly.
minute. I think for like a minute.
Is that strong enough for you? Is that strong enough?
For like a
Nothing is.
minute, I flash like freeze. Then I see you just kind of like going for it.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
I think
Yeah. This is good. I can work with this.
you've really hurt Granger's feelings by refusing to eat him.
I'm like doing like subtle squats with like I'm strong.
Who hurt you? Just curious. Okay, anyway.
Father.
My dad, obviously.
Dad number
Obviously, my
two.
Yeah, increase.
That too.
dad too.
I
So
don't need my notes for that.
you're at the you brought them to the post office. There are a fuck ton of guards there because this place is broken into. Run away!
Wow, Rat. Wow. Wow. Are you happy?
Fuck yeah, I guess.
I'm just saying, we're standing here with two unconscious teenagers that you just bludgeoned, and there are a bunch of guards. It's standing in front of the post office we broke into. Cool.
Should we run?
So we walk the other way.
Like you can see like the cop cars outside, but you don't necessarily see a cop. So you don't really have to run, but it wouldn't be the worst idea.
Lead us to the college, actual college. We don't want to get arrested. And if we do, you're coming with us.
Fine.
Oh, good. I've always wanted to learn new things.
So you guys approach the college, and that's where I think we should call it for this time, and we'll kick this back up. Not the coming Monday, but the Monday.
It's a punitive
I don't
god.
know.
We'll be back on 11/28.
Yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that will be.
Stay.
That's the one.